Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the video. Hey, in today's video, we're gonna do some engine work, break completely off of fitting stuff, fabrication, sanding, body work, all that. And we are going to just do a little engine assembly, pretty basic stuff, nothing exotic, but I need to get the short block turned into a long block here so I can clean off all the parts off my shelf back here. So hey, go ahead, hit the thumbs up, consider subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate all the subscribers and everybody watching. I hope that I'm doing things that are interesting and informative at the same time. So let's get into this engine. So camshaft bolts, torque to 20 foot-pounds. My DeWalt impact, torqued it to 27. I did take these, clean them, and I Loctited them. And there we go. Just check again, make sure. Yeah, 25.7 with the DeWalt. So we'll come around. There we go. I did take my lifters out of their little box here, put them in some just 30 weight, straight 30 weight oil to let them soak. That's the way I've always done this. I'm assuming it's the right thing to do with brand new parts. Whenever you buy your camshaft, you get a cam card with it. This isn't a huge camshaft. It has 224 degrees of duration at 50 thousandths tappet lift on the intake, 234 on the exhaust. I feel like that's a good mid-range camshaft, and it has a good sound at idle. That's what a lot of people are going for. This car is not going to be a race car, but we definitely want her to sound good. All right, so you did see we got the timing marks lined up. Everything's top dead center. We're in good shape as far as the timing events for the camshaft versus the engine. Everything looks like it's going to go well there. One thing that we are having issue with is timing cover, harmonic balancer. This being it's a stock style balancer, but it was balanced with the rotating assembly, so I kind of want to use it. It is a little smaller diameter there. I mean, that's pretty much centered up in that timing cover. And looking down at it, I mean, you might be able to line that dude up. Maybe. But it's going to be, this is quite a ways away. I would like to have it a little bit closer. I'm going to sit back and think about what I'm going to do. I can take this off and move it. I thought about just bending it down, but it's got to go down quite a ways there. So we'll see what we can come up with there. So all your gaskets, when you're grabbing them, they're going to have a marking on them. This gasket has it stamped in right here, engine side. So you want to make sure that, yeah, that's facing the deck surface. Most of these Chevrolet gaskets, the front of the engine, this dowel pin, it has a triangular cutout, and it's a round cutout, goes to the back. So let's go ahead and we'll stick number one head on here after we clean it up. All right, so next step, sealing the threads on the bolts. Gonna do like every single one of them with a Teflon type sealer on there, liquid, I don't know what you want to call it, paste, something to seal up these threads so they don't end up with coolant leaking up around the head bolts. Doesn't take a bunch of it, also acts as a thread lubricant to help when we're torquing them. One thing you want to notice on a small block Chevy, you got 3 different size bolts. You have long bolts that go in the middle. This medium sized bolt one goes in each end, and then the short bolts go down along the bottom of the head surface. All right, I don't think I noticed quite how low my battery was, but I did get some assembly lube on my valve stem tip, on the rocker balls, on the tips of the push rods, and then put all these stamped rocker arms on, put the little balls down in there with oil on them, and then started the nuts. I'm not going to tighten the nuts up. I have the cylinder heads are down halfway. They're 30 pounds. I'm going to go get a longer ratchet to use with my torque wrench tool, whatever you want to call it, and we will get on with the building of this thing.